The holidays can bring a flood of emotions. Sometimes it's grief because of the empty chair that's there at the dinner table. Sometimes it's anxiety about the confrontations that we might have and the conversations that we might have with our family members. And other times, people might be experiencing depression because of the change of season and the seasonal affective disorder that might come along with the winter. One thing that might be helpful during the holidays is to have a game plan going into the stressful situations that you might find yourself in. A game plan might look like, how am I going to find time to still engage in the things that are so important to me? Whether that's exercise, some private time to read a book, or to call a friend that you might be missing because you're away from them while you're visiting family. Another thing that you might try to do is sit down and talk to the people who you feel most comfortable with first. That way it warms you up to your family. Then, if you know that you have to have some hard conversations with family, find a nice quiet time to sit down and do it where you won't be interrupted with buzzers going off, the turkey getting ready, or anything else that might come up during family time. Having that protected time so that everybody can share their perspectives is really important and can lower some of the distress that we might have in having some of those more difficult conversations. Another thing that you might do is that if you're already connected with a therapist, talk with them about what your game plan might be. Your therapist might have some ideas that are outside of your own perspective that might be able to help you. And then another great thing that might be helpful during the holidays is don't get out of the habit of your own exercise routine. Finding time to get away from the family, exercise some, even if it's a light walk after a heavy meal, might reduce some of the stress that you're feeling in your body and help you reset and rebalance. Just some parting words to keep in mind for your mental health during the holidays. For one, keep in mind that you don't have to always have that conversation right now. You can say, this is really important to me, but let's put a pin in it and come back to it later when I can really devote my full attention and we can really hash this out. And another one is, don't forget to care for yourself, whatever that means, and whatever the best way is for you to do that. However, these are just some tips to keep in mind. If you find that there's some stress that's still impacting your day-to-day functioning, then it might be time to reach out to your primary care doctor or reach out to a therapist so that you can dig a little bit deeper and figure out what works best for you.